Please welcome to the stage, Stephen Smith. Come on, give a hand, Stephen Smith is here. There he is.
Hi, my name is Stephen. Not quite too bad. I'm extremely nervous and I suffer from stage fright. So I'm using the classic method and picturing every single one of you naked. I can see a lot of you doing the same with me, and your looks of horror and disgust. I suffer from ADHD and dyslexia. I dated a woman who also has ADHD and dyslexia. And one day she asked me to try 69, so I said, sure. So for an hour we laid back to back. After an hour, she tapped me on the shoulder. She said, when the hell did you get here? And I wanted to pamper myself, but I couldn't afford a spa, so I dropped the top on my Jeep and I went through the car wash naked. I'm thinking next time I'm going Brazilian and I'm getting that undercarriage hot wax. I finally broke down and got Easy Pass. No more sitting in my car and exchanging money. Wait, no, that was my sex life. Sorry. I love my job as a ferry boat bartender, and I figured now that I'm a single mariner, I should have a girl in every port, until I realized that one port was downtown Bridgeport. Well, Bridgeport's a tough area, but I mean, I live in Port Jefferson, and last week we had a drive-by dirty look. Thank you. I was complaining about the cold weather last week, and one of my girlfriends said, Stephen, you need to embrace the seasons. And I said, last time I embraced something this cold and bitter, I was still married. So, yeah. I love the names of women's spas because they tell you exactly what is going on there. You have Best Day and Body Works, and my all-time favorite was the Pampered Puss. So I saw an ad at the spa for vajazzling. This is where you adorn your private parts with jewelry. The last girl I was with did this, and I noticed that with my ADHD, shiny objects make me a much more attentive lover. I took the ad and I sent it to my ex-wife and I suggested she install a mood ring. She sent it back to me and said, why don't you install a mirror that says, objects in mirror are much smaller than they appear. I've noticed I like dating women my age or even older because we're so much more sexually compatible, especially afterwards when they suggest the nap. I love everything about yoga. It increases libido and sexual satisfaction. I mean, I've never actually been to a class. I just started dating an instructor. I hate it when people post so much personal information on Facebook. I had an old friend of mine describe every single detail of their colon cleanse. And everyone unfriended me when I went one better and I posted my video. I was in the diner last week and a guy borrowed my newspaper. When he gave it back to me, it had a piece of bacon and an egg in it. I was like, that's really rude, because when I gave it to you, it had a half a sandwich. My 15-year-old daughter is extremely smart. And I was bragging to her about how she got it from me. And then she started describing the genetics of how she got it from her mother. And I didn't understand a word she was saying. After going through a brutal divorce, I had to move back in with my mother. And she's a very heavy sleepwalker. It wasn't a problem until like last week. I had a woman over in bed and she said, "What's that noise up there?" And I thought fast. I said, "I have a raccoon." And now she's making tea. Yeah, I was in the bar last week and these guys were bragging about their football days. And I remember back to my days on that football field. Ba 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 ba. Ding. Yeah, those were the days, I tell you. Those were the days. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Stephen Smith, new comedian, on stage.